This live podcast of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations is brought to you by StreamYard, a live streaming service to broadcast your content on Facebook, X, YouTube, and other platforms. Try it out by using the referral code in the description below. Enjoy the game. All right, top of the morning to you. Welcome everyone to the Tendeitem channel for yet again another live watch along of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. The earliest kickoff and the earliest one I would do at this tournament actually. But yeah, before I get started, this is a live watch along. I will not broadcast the game due to copyright. So please, as I said, please do hit the like button on my stream, follow me on X, Twitter right here, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am trying to hopefully get maybe 750 by the end of this tournament. So definitely looking forward to that. Big up, obviously, Dantrum as well. Hope everyone's doing quite well. Obviously, right now around 130 or so people watching. As I said, please do hit the like and subscribe right here. My YouTube channel is right here, guys. Just search it up. If you're on X, Twitter, search it up. My YouTube channel is right here. All right. I got more AFCON watchalongs coming up. Obviously, today I am doing Senegal against Dr. Congo, DR Congo in Tangier, in the northern coast of Morocco, probably one of the more northern coast of the continent of Africa, closest to Spain, more or less. Obviously doing the national anthems of both teams. But yeah, should be a good game. Obviously, both teams are likely going to finish top two in the group, but it depends on who's finishing first and who's finishing second, most likely. Obviously, we did have a game earlier in the same group. We had Benin beating Botswana by 1-0. So it practically means that Botswana are out of the AFCON with 2 losses. Unfortunate. But yeah, Benin have a decent chance, more or less, of making it into the knockouts of the AFCON, more or less. It depends on how they do in the final group game and who, actually the final group game's against Senegal. So that's going to be quite tough. Depends on how Senegal are, I would say. If they win this game, it wouldn't necessarily guarantee them top of the group because they could still lose to Benin and just goal difference maybe doesn't work in Senegal's favor. But I'll be honest, this is a pretty tough game. I don't know who to call, like who's going to win. I think it's very hotly contested. And big up using an emoji to unlock the chat. I don't know why it actually does that because I didn't put any sort of like restrictions. The only restriction that I really put was just 10 seconds timer, just so that don't have to chat like shh, like if whenever that happens. So that's what I usually do. But yeah, has to be a win for Senegal. I think obviously there is a bit of a history between these two sides. Both of them competed in the World Cup qualifiers this past year or so. And it was Senegal that came out on top in their group. Will it be the same in this AFCON? Who knows? I mean, Senegal at the World Cup, Dr. Congo potentially at the World Cup. I mean, they still have to win one more game. But this is probably going to be a tough game. It could be a low-scoring game, but it could be high-scoring like it was in the qualifier where Dr. Congo could have actually qualified for the World Cup had they held on to their lead, but didn't against Senegal. They were 2-0 up and then lost 3-2 in Kinshasa Probably one of the games of the qualifiers, I would say. And in terms of a prediction, usually most of the AFCON games, including Botswana's game, have been very low scoring. So I'll go with a low scoring game. I just hope it's not 0-0, but I'll go 1-1. I think both teams will cancel each other out. But if we get a winner, then that definitely guarantees that more or less, like not exactly. The only way, if Dr. Congo win this game, they automatically top the group because they play Botswana. So, like, come on. And also head to head against Senegal and Benin. I mean, win against both. So it doesn't matter. So for Dr. Congo, huge opportunity to get your revenge on Senegal. As for Senegal, obviously, they are probably a lot of people's favorites to win the AFCON after game one against Botswana. They only won 3-0, but it should have been like 7-0 or something like that. I predicted 5-0, ended 3-0, more or less the same. Didn't learn anything about Senegal. Senegal beating a really not that good team in Botswana. So this is actually the first true test at the tournament for Senegal, and the same thing is somewhat for Dr. Congo. I mean, they nearly drew the game against Benin, so that would have been a shock in a way. But yeah, let me actually get the team lineups as well. I'll put my coffee down. Yes, I did wake up like only like a couple hours ago. Let me enjoy my Boxing Day, more or less. But yeah, Senegal's lineup. You have obviously Mendy in goal, and then a back four of Diatta, Koulibaly, Niakate, and Jacobs. And then the midfield of Idrissa Gana Gueye and Pape Gueye. You have as well Ismail Assar, Iliman Njai, who's actually playing in the middle, which I'm a bit surprised, and Sadio Mane. And then up front, you have Nicholas Michael Jackson. And then for Dr. Congo, you have Mpasi in goal, and then a back four of Masuaku, Twanzebe, obviously the captain, former Newcastle, Chancel Mbemba, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, or as I like to say, but I don't know if it would be good to say it. But then also in the midfield for Dr. Congo, Matosami is there, along with Elia Sadiki, Mokau, and Bodgonda. And then up front, you have from Real Betis, Okambu. And then in terms of the bench, Senegal, you have Cease in there who plays for Rayo Vallecano. Obviously, I noticed him. A couple of Diarras and Sors and Camaras and Ninjai and all that. Sabali, striker. And actually, Pape Matisol is on the bench of Tottenham Hotspur. Meanwhile, Dr. Congo, obviously, Johan Wissa, didn't do anything for Newcastle last night, and he's not going to do anything in this game. But kickoff is about to begin. Let me prepare the kickoff, the timer. As the game, we're about to get started. All right, game has started for me. So you can always follow right here. Between Dr. Congo and Senegal already immediate attack. Could we get the opening goal of the game? No. In literally the first 20 seconds. For Dr. Congo, Ascende, Katuta, Pickle. Damn, you have a player called Pickle. See, Pickle. Charles Pickle. All right. Actually, I just realized from Espanol. But yeah. Really good, really immediate, good start for Senegal. Most of the adverts are in Arabic, English, or French. Yeah, expected. Could be even in Afrikaans if you're in South Africa. But yeah, at the moment, I mean, really good start by Senegal. Had the first shot, not really on target, but at least it's something to test the goalkeeper. But yeah, Senegal in the white and Dr. Congo in the blue, even though usually doctors wear white, but Senegal trying to get medically past this Dr. Congo defense. Why is the screen looking a bit shady? obviously played in Tangier, in the northern coast of Morocco, near Spain technically. And there, Pap Chow, Pap Bonachow of Senegal, came in as the manager. I think earlier in the year or just around later of last year for Senegal. Senegal tried to attack. That's a foul. That's definitely a foul. No, handball. Referee saying handball. And Bamba getting away with that. Obviously, he used to play for Newcastle, so I do remember him. But yeah, in terms of predictions, I said 1-1. It'll probably something like that. But I hope we finally have teams whereby it's like a 3-3 type of game, 3-2, 4-3. Like we haven't really had those sort of games in this AFCON. Which I'm like, I want those like exciting games. We'll probably have that at the World Cup, considering the quality is just disparity and all that. Like for example, Germany versus Curacao, I expect that to be like 9-0. I'll be honest. I'm sorry. And I know Germany have been down bad past couple of World Cups, but like it can't be that shit to not somehow get a big result against Curacao. I mean, Senegal should have beaten Botswana by like 5-6-7-0 and only won by 3-0, so they still won. And Sebastian Desabre, the manager, it's a Senegal corner. Could this be the first goal of the game? Hopefully. But also, I don't want it to be like the Cameroon-Gabon game whereby the goal came in the first 10 minutes and then no goals afterwards, despite the amount of chances both of those teams had. But let's see. Dr. Congo defending the corner. Obviously, Nicholas Michael Jackson is playing. And it evades everyone, but it's a foul in the box. Free kick, Dr. Congo. Now, obviously, I know there are Premier League games happening, but Newcastle on playing, so I'm not really fussed. Obviously, Newcastle did play last night. We lost, which I expected. But yeah, on Monday, I'll do my show with Charlie GTV. Unfortunately, he's not going to be on this watch along, I think. I forgot what he said. I have to check. Oh, Dr. Congo. Ooh, close. Bakambu. Won't be able to join, yeah. All right. Let's see. I mean, so far, you probably expect Senegal to be the favorite in this game, considering they do have the historical advantage over Dr. Congo. But South Africa had the historical advantage against Egypt, and Egypt won. Controversially, but they got the job done, Egypt. But I did say, ultimately, in the end, I do think a North African side wins this AFCON. That usually happens, more or less. North Africa host, North Africa winners. Just like the last time, Egypt 2019, that was won by Algeria, which I actually predicted. I don't have. I know maybe I have proof. I have a feeling I think I have proof of saying Algeria wins the 2019 AFCON, and I think I also said Senegal 21. But I don't know where to find that proof, because I know I did, and I know I said I think I said Cameroon or Algeria to win the last AFCON. But if you were like, it was after the World Cup 2022, I said super early prediction. I said Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast to win that AFCON. Should have stuck by it. And if you, I could maybe find it sometime, that post I do remember what I said. I think I had Egypt as my like super early call, 2025 AFCON winners. Obviously, I changed it to Tunisia, but I wouldn't be shocked if Egypt win it. Obviously, they already topped their group. ahead of South Africa, Angola, Zimbabwe. No foul given. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned with Dr. Congo is just they don't really score their chances, or they don't create as much compared to Senegal, which could be a hurtful thing for Dr. Congo. But yeah, 7 minutes in, over the top, Bakambu. That'd be just too much for him. Who's really the only real threatening striker, I would say, Bakambu, of Real Betis. Obviously, Johan Wissa is not in the squad due to him playing for Newcastle. So one of the only few players that opted out of AFCON. Though, to be fair, I would say he does have that World Cup qualifier in March, the 31st of March, 2026. So in about 3 months from now, curve slide there forward, Senegal. But yeah, I think for Dr. Congo, it's just all about doing well at this AFCON. I don't expect them to win the AFCON this time, but qualify for the World Cup. That's, I think, the most important thing for them. Having qualified since 1974, coincidentally, when they won the AFCON that year. So maybe it's a good omen, who knows? Because that's the only AFCON they've won. Actually, both of these teams only won one AFCON in their entire history. Obviously, Senegal, the most recent, 2021 edition. Oh! Nicholas Michael Jackson shot! Side netting. Number 11, Nicholas Michael Jackson with the shot. Had a couple of those already, I believe. Jackson. Obviously plays for Bayern Munich on loan from Chelsea as is Twanzebe, who obviously former Manchester United academy, I believe currently at Ipswich, or may have moved on, or with West Ham perhaps. I know Aaron Bissaka is at West Ham, or as I like to say, Aaron Bukake. Don't look that up. Don't look it up. Dr. Congo attack now. They get the ball. I know people say DR Congo. I mean, come on, just have a bit of fun. It's Dr. Congo. There's regular Congo and Dr. Congo. Or you could say broke. No, actually not really broke. Nope. Obviously, the Republic of Congo, not this Congo. Oh, good tackle. No, foul. If you ain't having that combo. Is that some stuff so far in this game, Bakambu? I thought he got the ball actually, but slid in behind. Not the best of challenge, but I thought he was fair enough in getting the ball. But yeah, big matchup here in this AFCON. Obviously, later tonight, it's there's a couple more games after this one. We have the Group C games. We have an East African derby, you could say. I don't know how big of a derby it is, or how much they care. We have Uganda against Tanzania. Just after this game, 6:30 p.m. Morocco time, and then 9 o'clock p.m. Morocco time later tonight. It's the match between Nigeria and Tunisia. Both also on 3 points after winning their opening games. Likewise, the game after this, Uganda Tanzania, 0 points after losing the opening games. So, depending on results, we could see another team top the group by now, by the end of the night. Obviously, if Dr. Congo win, they automatically top the group. Senegal, I mean, it's likely they'll top the group anyway. if they win this game, but head to head, and you never know if they somehow lose to Benin, but probably don't see that happening. Considering we haven't really had any um, shock results so far in this AFCON. And people are applauding the infrastructure, but I kind of like when AFCON is there's a little bit of surprise. We don't need the fancy pitches, but that now with the tournament being hosted in Morocco does help. So maybe it's the next AFCON in 2027, where it's hosted coincidentally by both Tanzania and Uganda alongside Kenya. So yeah, yeah. Obviously Kenya are not at this AFCON, but they will be in the next one. Sadio Mane, cleared. That was the first chance we saw of Sadio Mane on the ball actually all game. Good tackle. That was on the shirt maybe. But yeah, looking forward to what other games we'll have in the knockouts. Obviously, Egypt have topped their group. Group B winners already, which means that Egypt at the moment are in a good spot. They could rest a lot of their players. They don't really have to go for it against Angola, which does cause a bit of trouble for South Africa, because if South Africa lose to Zimbabwe and Egypt be like, you know what, we'll give Angola the win, South Africa actually gets eliminated in last place. So that won't be good for South Africa, for the Bafana. As Dr. Congo shot! Oh, it's in! It's in! Dr. Congo! No, it's offside. Offside. Anwan Basaka thought he scored the opening goal of the game. Oh, it's offside. So close. Probably should have just stayed on side. It was a good attempt, but it's offside. No need to check VAR, we know just from the first look of that. Yeah, it's offside. Referee calls it offside. Could have been 1-0 Dr. Congo. So hopefully we get more of that. Not the offside calls, but hopefully we get a goal. So eventually, very soon, for my team. Obviously, as I said, Egypt topped their group already. Group B winners, which means that they'll play the third place team of Group A, something. A, C, and D. Either one of the third place teams. So that would be teams most likely not going to be Group A, because, third placer might get just 2 points, because you think Morocco will beat Zambia. So Zambia would go out on 2 points, I think. Yeah. And then Mali Comoros, a draw doesn't help either. So that's going to be a must win for both teams. So I don't think Group A will have a third place team advance, unfortunately. So that means you're either getting the third place team of Group C or Group D if you are Egypt. At the moment, you're likely getting either Benin or Uganda, Tanzania, which, I'll be honest, is a pretty decent, matchup for Egypt. So, Egypt count themselves lucky, top the group already, can kind of rest some players. They don't have to. If they beat Angola, that'll be good for them. Oh, chance. Shot. Not really there. Cleared. Dr. Congo. In Senegal. They had a few chances now, Senegal, but none other. Oh, wow. Dr. Congo. The Kambu. Foul. Foul, says the referee. No, it's not. It wasn't Bakambu. It was Ghana Gay. Idrissa Ghana Gay. I think that's. And Boganda goes down on from the challenge. The number 10. Well, we know it's offside, mate. No need to show it again. But yeah, a little over 450 people watching. My YouTube channel is right here. Subscribe, 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 subscribe if you're on X, Twitter, or even on YouTube. Subscribe, subscribe. I'm begging you. I am begging you. Please, Daddy, please, please subscribe to my channel. Please, Daddy. I want more subscribers for my YouTube. Edouard Mendy, obviously, of Al Ahly, won the Asian Champions League a while ago, with players such as, I believe, Firmino, Ivan Toney, so a few Premier League names as well. And Al Ahly, being the current Asian champions, competing in the Asian Champions League. So Mendy's done well for himself to even keep his spot, I would say. With the national team. Could he whip it in? Blocked, and it's another throw for Dr. Congo. I think. Yeah. Could we finally get the goal, please? Let's clear the way, but a foul. And that will be that. Let me check. Charlie says Cameroon, Ivory Coast. Maybe on. Okay. Let me check the Premier League current results. So Brentford are winning. Liverpool Wolves 0-0. Arsenal are winning. Odegaard scored. West Ham Fulham 0-0. And that's really. And Brentford 1-0 against Bournemouth. Shady. Kevin Shady. Oh, Palermo also play. Big up, Nominal. The last AFCON makes this look less crazy. Yeah. I think it's probably because of the infrastructure that Morocco have. It's just better than most other African host countries in previous AFCONs, which is nice and all, but I kind of like the craziness that other AFCONs have given us. This one just seems like the pitch is just too, I'll be honest, it's just a bit too perfect, I would say. A Senegal attack. Like, I want the crazy. We haven't really had a shocking. Is Mali drawing against Morocco really that shocking? Not really. It's not really that shocking. Like, Mali is a decent team, you know? But it's like, it's not really like, oh my God. It's not like Mauritania beating Algeria or Namibia beating Tunisia or, I don't know, Cape Verde topping a group that had Egypt and Ghana, or Mozambique getting a 2-2 draw against Ghana in the last minute. You know, we don't have those sort of results so far in this AFCON. Hopefully in the final game, because, you know, it's all to play for. And cleared. Senegal attacking. So, I'll be honest, if all of these sort of better teams just top the top two in their group, then yeah, because we could actually have just all of them top two in their group, which makes the knockouts at least somewhat interesting, because there will be some big clashes. But that just means that the tournament kind of only starts in the knockout, which is all right. I just hoped, I just hope that we'll get that one big shock. I would love to see it. It won't come from this game. Like if Dr. Congo were to beat Senegal, it's not really a shock. It's not. It'll just oh well. Speaking of which, Nicholas Michael Jackson misses the target wide for Senegal. Senegal. Nicholas Michael Jackson missed the target. It was a really good play involving the former Liverpool man, Sadio Mane, and former, well, current Chelsea player technically, Nicholas Michael Jackson. Should have been 1-0 there for Senegal, the Lions of Teranga, against the Leopards of Dr. Congo. That was a useless free kick. Halfway through the first half so far, it's been a good game, just no goals. That's the only thing. I'm like, we could have already had a goal by now. Obviously, Dr. Congo, offside goal. Couple of really good opportunities for Nicholas Michael Jackson to have scored, but no goal yet. Hopefully we get a goal. As Jacobs goes forward for the Senegal. And actually, both countries are francophone, French-speaking countries. But I do not speak French. I don't know French. I never study French, so I don't know at all. I know it's quite similar, so I can only just make out from my knowledge of Romanian and Spanish to kind of understand. Maybe I mean I probably understand, but I don't know the accent or any of those sort of things. Like I don't know. Non sais pas. Non sais pas. I don't know. I don't even know if that means I don't know. Non sais pas. I think that's how you say. Let me check actually. I don't know in French. What is? I think it would be non sais pas. Non sais pas. English to français. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. There. I knew it. Je ne sais pas. I don't know. Like what? Like what? That guy. That is so random. But the free kick for the Lions of Teranga. You also have the Atlas Lions of Morocco. You have the Eagles of Carthage. You have the Super Eagle. Actually, we have the Eagles derby, you could say, later tonight between Nigeria and Tunisia. It's a Senegal free kick. Could this be the opening goal of the game? Oh! Oh! Who was that? Oh my god. It's offside anyway, but still, how do you miss from there? Literally perfect opportunity. I don't even think that's offside because it was played on by the Congolese. Like, that's not offside. How's it offside? Ismaila Sarr Pachow is definitely not happy with missing that opportunity. That should have been 1-0. I know the assistant on the far side was, or the near side, put the flag up for offside. I'm like, that's not offside, because the ball was played by the Congolese defenders, who are kind of lucky. Deserve with a smile, but maybe he won't be smiling if Senegal scored the opening goal. I think both teams have shown some attacking quality. I would say Senegal a little bit more than Dr. Congo, but technically, Dr. Congo did put the ball into the back of the net on Wambasaka. Technically scored, but it was offside. As I said, subscribe my channel if you're on X, Twitter. As the ball whipped in, will be cleared out. Dr. Congo. There we go. Elia running past the Senegalese defense. Ooh, strong challenge. I believe from Koulibaly, I believe. It's going to be a yellow card for... Is it? Actually, I don't know who made the challenge. Number 26 for Senegal. Pap Gay gets the first yellow card of the game on... Not for that challenge, but this one. On Sadiki of Sunderland, unfortunately. So, don't really care. But yeah, at the moment, Dr. Congo trying to see if they can push forward. Technically, lively atmosphere, somewhat. I mean, they'll probably open up the stadium to everyone else by the second half. I swear, like, you see the lower stands, it's a bit empty. Now, I don't know how many people there are. How many people are there actually in Tangier, in the northern coast of Morocco? Not sure. Je ne sais pas. Why you gotta be so... Don't you know I'm human too? Now, 4 shots for Senegal, 0 for Dr. Congo, despite putting the ball in the net earlier, despite the offside. What was I looking for? Damn it, I forgot. Oh, population of Tangier in Morocco. About 1.3 million. So you probably expect a few supporters maybe in that second half, make the stadium full. Mbemba. It's a big moment in the game. Haven't really seen Dr. Congo too much getting themselves with the actual shot of the game, even though they had the ball in the net, but that was offside. Here comes Iliman Jai. Nicholas Michael Jackson with the ball, slids and gets easily blocked. Pass it to Sadio Mane. Nope. Ganagay. Jacobs for Senegal. 30 minutes in, still 0-0. So I did expect kind of like that. I said 1-1. Header, but easily claimed by Mpisa for Dr. Congo. Now, if we could just see a opportunity in front of goal from Dr. Congo, I think that will be what the doctor would order. Some bad apples to good apples. I'll get those good omens. Open wide. I need to charge my phone. That's what I need to do. Let me check where the Premier League game results so far. As expected, Liverpool not winning. Literally nothing has happened. Been a bit of a soft day in terms of football. Could have been something there for Nicholas Michael Jackson. But Dr. Congo, get it away. Now, counter. You have a lot of space. You have some chance. Still could have been there for Dr. Congo. Bakambu was trying to be played through there. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I do expect this AFCON to, now that we've seen it after the first match day, you kind of now, even when it was super rainy and all, like even the better teams were still able to win. You know, like for example, Tunisia versus Uganda, that was raining really bad, and Tunisia easily won. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know how Equatorial Guinea. I don't know. Were they trying to do the best Newcastle United impression? That's what I was thinking. Out one Bakake or one Basaka nearly got there. Could there be something eventually from either side? Plays. Senegal attack. Cross. Not really dealt with. It will be dealt with. Just need that opening goal to kind of open up the game, I would say. That's what I would say in terms of that. Big day in the Africa Cup of Nations. I'm just sending some stuff. Yeah. Senegal. Been more of the attacking side, which we kind of expected them to be. But Dr. Congo, whenever they get the opportunity, could they just get the ball? No. Unable. Trying to get it clear. But unable to. Foul was given. Also Chauvin. Probably looks more of a foul. But I like how there's good quality of football, but just no goals. Yeah, that's true. I think it depends. Also, the Asian Cup, I would say, offers it. It's similar to. I wouldn't say it's similar to AFCON, but like, name me the last time a Japan or South Korea or Australia or Iran have not made it to the minimum quarterfinals. I think Japan probably the 90s, South Korea the same, Iran maybe 2004 maybe, I don't know. Australia, free kick, Senegal. Australia, since they've been in Asia, the worst performance by them is a quarterfinal. So, those teams always get into the top 8. Whereas like in the AFCON, especially since, well, up until maybe after 2028, it will be every 4 years. But when it's every 2 years, you do get a lot of like different teams making the quarterfinal. Like we actually didn't even have a single team from the previous AFCON that made back-to-back quarterfinals. But in this AFCON, we'll probably have maybe at least one or two that made the quarterfinals minimum last time, and we'll do it again this time. They say it struck the arm of the Congolese player. So Mpasi and Dr. Congo, yeah. But then once they expanded it, Saudi Arabia, they make it. And China did get grouped both times in those editions. 2015 Asian Cup, China were pretty good. I don't know what happened to them. They won the group on 9 points ahead of Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, and who was in that group back in the day? I don't remember who's the other team. China, Uzbekistan, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain, was it? Or I probably forgot who it was. But free kick, Senegal. Non sais pas if Senegal score. 38th minute. Sadio Mane. Shot. Wide. But yeah, I think like you don't really see Japan or Australia or South Korea or Iran. All of them have made the quarterfinals minimum, at least quarterfinals in the last 4 Asian Cups. And I'll be honest, I do expect it to be kind of the same in the next Asian Cup. Yeah, true. Especially when they had the Super League stuff, or they were like the Saudi Pro League before the Saudi Pro League, and obviously some things, I guess, like some changes in Asian football, I guess. Yeah. So it'll probably take some time. Maybe someday China will be back at the World Cup. They only played in 2002. Maybe in like 2034, 38, 2040s. I would say late 2030s or 2040s will be the next time we see the People's Republic of China make it back to a World Cup. Asian Cup, they'll always make it. They'll always make it. So like, yeah. I think I'll be honest. Had that stupid pandemic didn't happen, China would have been hosting that Asian Cup. I bet Qatar did not win that Asian Cup if China were the actual host of that, because China were the host for that Asian Cup. But then some stuff, and they decided not to do it. And then Qatar got the hosting rights, and then the rest was history. And then we have in Saudi Arabia, which I'm fine with it being in the Middle East, but it's just like it doesn't feel new to me. You know, you want every tournament to be different in terms of like just the feel of it. Yeah. And actually, there were only 2 spots, technically, because the other 2 spots, Japan and South Korea, already had the World Cup spots for themselves. I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't really follow it that much. A Chinese football, I would say, so I'm not quite sure. Yeah. So there was only really 2 spots that was won by Saudi Arabia, who at the time were, by Asian standards, good. World Cup standards, well, we saw what they did against Germany opening game. But yeah, here comes Dr. Congo on the attack. Foul. But then the same thing can be said about other national teams. Like 10 years ago, Senegal and Morocco were not that good. They were not that good 10 years ago. Like, not that good. But now, everyone's like, oh my God, this is the best national team I've ever seen from an African side. I'm like, I've seen Ghana. 10 years ago, Ghana were probably the best, one of the best national teams in Africa. 10 years later, I mean, they still qualify for a World Cup, but nobody, like the younger generation, they don't really consider Ghana much. But here's a chance. Dr. Congo. If that was on the Congolese head, that might have been a goal, maybe, but it'll be cleared. Halftime fast approaching, but nothing's really happened much in this game in terms of like how much stoppage we'll get. But Dr. Congo attack, I'll read the comment after this attack as Senegal. It's a corner. Yeah. It's probably a cultural thing as well, but I'm not sure. And I never made a video or talked about because it's not really that relevant right now. But I saw Southeast Asia will get our own like FIFA Arab Cup. Obviously not. It won't be called the Arab Cup, but it will be a, I guess, ASEAN Cup, which Mbemba's down, in which that means it is during the international, like because it's FIFA sanctioned, that means the national teams of the other countries in Southeast Asia could actually field their good players. I don't know when that tournament happens because in Southeast Asia it's all throughout. Yeah, the Olympics, gymnastics, running. I wouldn't really say running, but swimming, yeah. Back in the day, maybe basketball. But yeah, I would say Chinese football, it does need a bit of time to develop. Maybe they can make if they're very lucky in their draw for the Asian Cup, then China could get into the quarterfinal. But that's the most I can see them, China. And Senegal, Sadio Mane, attack. Ooh, skips past one. You should just taken the shot. Shot taken and it's saved by Mpasi. Pap Gay. Senegal knock you on the door. It was Mpasi who made the save on that. It was actually from Sadio Mane to Njai to Pap Gay. That was on target, but saved by Mpasi. Mpasi, whatever. I think it's Mpasi. But corner for Senegal with only 2 added minutes. Referee's calling for something. I'll get back to the topics at halftime. I'll read the comment after this corner. Here comes the corner for Senegal. Oh, Dr. Congo. Spring, you gotta make the pass now. You should have made the pass already. Like, it's out for a throw. Well, obviously. But that should have been something for Dr. Congo to attack. Should have made the pass like 1-2 touches earlier. Should have made the pass. Just attempt it. But, yeah. Oh, no worries. But I'll read it at halftime. Oh, good back heel. Dr. Congo. The only thing I'm a bit. They need to create chances. Dr. Congo. It's fine when it's against Senegal. It's fine, but like I know it's not a guarantee, and they're likely going to qualify for the World Cup. But like, what if they're 0-0 against Jamaica? It's most likely Jamaica. I'm just saying. I swear to God, if New Caledonia are in that final, okay, then. But if it's Jamaica, most likely, it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough for Dr. Congo. Halftime, 0-0. Not even surprised. Let me first adjust the timer. Oh, no, 45, not 46. So halftime in Tangier, it is 0-0. Now, why Latin America, African teams do well? Yeah, maybe. I think at the moment, it will all depend on how the culture is of each country and just the talent. Because 10 years ago, Senegal didn't really have talent. 10 years later, today, they have lots of talent. You know, before 2018 World Cup, Senegal only made one World Cup, 2002. And then there was that period from 2002 till 2018, technically. The Senegal didn't play in the World Cup, didn't do anything at AFCON, really, you know. But now people talk about Senegal as like number one top tier team, which at the moment they are in Africa. And at least they finally won an AFCON, which was something that was like Senegal would have just been missing, you know. Like I grew up with Senegal being one, like those teams that never won an AFCON ever. And I'm like, really? You know, that sort of thing. But obviously they won it eventually. And now people are growing up with, oh, Egypt never won an AFCON in my lifetime. Or whatever. Or when I was too young. Like it took me until, how old was I? When they won it, Senegal. I was 23. I was 23 when Senegal won their first AFCON a few years ago. So I basically grew up not seeing Senegal do anything. You know, especially those players. Yeah. I guess it's the same in most countries in that part of the world. Like like career wise perspective, would you rather be a footballer or a doctor? Not from Dr. Congo, but doctor or footballer, or engineer or footballer, or what's another one? Footballer or politician, you know. So I just think that in Asia, it does have that sort of thing, I would say. It's not lucrative enough, or there's no pathway to see it. But maybe one day. I mean, I would say the only national team I could ever see do anything of note in our lifetimes now is probably Japan, maybe South Korea, maybe Saudi Arabia. But usually the Arab teams haven't really done much at World Cups to give that note. Especially with the Arab teams didn't even do well at the World Cup. Obviously, I know Morocco did, but that's North Africa. Yeah, true. Like nobody knows about Cape Verde. you know? Or, I mean, people, yeah, no one knows anything else about Croatia apart from the World Cup. Or same thing with Uzbekistan. Like, no one knows anything about Uzbekistan unless you're from there or near there or whatever. But no one knows anything about Uzbekistan, you know? So I think it'll be good heading into a World Cup. Yeah. I mean, for a note, the Philippines, for that would be the beauty pageants, which I'm like, that's cool and all, but like, really? That's how we get our fame? Or just like having celebrities that have Filipino descent? Like, that's cool and all, but I'm like, can I really be proud of like us winning a beauty pageant? Or someone has like, is like half Filipino? I'm like, I don't really, like, I don't know, how does that make me proud? You know? Like, oh my God, Olivia Rodrigo, Bruno Mars. I mean, obviously I like them for what they're doing or whatever, like career or whatever. Cool. But it's not like no one's really like, really. The only one that you can say be proud for Filipinos, like genuinely, is back in the day, Manuel, or his name, Manny Pacquiao, the boxer. Not him as the politician, but him as a boxer. That's that one. You could be, you know what, be proud. You know, like, I'm not going to be proud about winning a beauty pageant. Like, it's not really my thing. I'm not really into boxing, but if Manny Pacquiao is performing or whatever it is, of course everyone will watch. That's why, like, the Women's World Cup, I cared when Philippines made it, or the Asian Cup that one time Philippines made it. That one I was like, you know what? Finally, we've done something. Or if we ever win the Southeast Asia or the ASEAN Cup by FIFA, who knows? Well, Hong Kong never actually qualified for a World Cup unless you politically consider it part of China. Yeah, but now he's no longer boxing, so it's like it's not really anything apart from celebrities. Maybe if we, well, we'll see. Maybe in March, where the Philippines qualify for the Asian Cup, who knows? If we don't look, I kind of already gave up on the Philippines men's football team. I kind of already gave up on it. Like, we're not going to qualify, so meh. I'll still enjoy the Asian Cup like last time, but it's not as fun. Yeah, I mean, like, half of those countries never in our anyone's lifetime have ever made the Asian Cup apart from India. But yeah, my thoughts actually on this Senegal Dr. Congo game. Senegal should have been 1-0 up at least. They had a few chances, but I'm not surprised it's 0-0. And I said it could end like 1-1, but it could also just end 1-0 for Senegal, something like that, or 1-0 DR Congo. It it won't be more than 2 goals in this game. I would say that. If there is, I'll be surprised. So that's the my thoughts so far in the game. I thought Senegal were just a bit better than Dr. Congo, which I wouldn't say concerns me, but like with Dr. Congo, but like they should be taking more risk in this game. You know, they're not really taking many risks. Like, it, sure, you don't want to lose the game, but This is the group stage. You want to, try, take some risk, you know. Just haven't seen many risk from Dr. Congo, which I'm like, I don't really see it. Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm not going to the World Cup like for the games or whatever. I'll just be here in Spain. Probably watching Spain win the World Cup, which would be nice. But um, I'll wait for the next one. I'll wait for the next one in 2030. And do I care if it's 48 teams or 64? If Philippines make it, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If it's 64 and Philippines qualify, I do not care about 64 team World Cup. I don't care. If Philippines are in it, I don't care. 2-0 Brentford against Bournemouth. Petrovic on goal for Bournemouth. Liverpool 2-0. Back to back. Oh, Florian Squirts. He scored against Wolves. Of all teams, Wolves. Yeah, congrats. Florian Squirts finally arrived. And Gravenberch scores as well. And nothing else. The game later tonight is Chelsea. Up against Aston Villa. What did Newcastle play? So our game would be, when's Newcastle's game? Tuesday, the 30th of December, which would be against Burnley away. 8:30 would be the Group D games. This Group D. All right, and then the first game of New Year we play on Sunday, 4:00. Okay, I could watch just by myself. And we have midweek games again. Wednesday. Is this joint? Oh, so this one no need because it's after the AFCON week. All right. And then this one. Okay, it's before the final. Okay. Yeah. Probably in the 2030s or 40s, maybe. For China. Like to return for the World Cup. But we'll see. We'll see in, I'll say at least give it 10 years. We'll see. I mean, China can be in like a playoff, but then to win a playoff, to make the World Cup, I don't think so. But for some reason, somehow Southeast Asia is still not that good. Maybe again, I think also in 10 years or so. I think the one region that has no chance is South Asia, which is the India area. I don't think they have any chance ever. Central Asia, it's only Iran, Uzbekistan. I just don't see the other, like Kyrgyzstan or Tajikistan. I don't see them really doing anything afterwards, like making a World Cup. Uzbekistan's your best chance. Or Iran. Middle East, I mean, yeah. And then obviously you have Japan, South Korea, Australia. But like Southeast Asia, well, there'll be a time. There'll be a time. But it won't be until like 34, maybe. 34, 30, like in 10 years, maybe there will be a national team with that improvement. It would be funny if it's Philippines, but no. Damn, only 35. Yeah. And obviously those players, you know, were in the 2000s, I believe. So they obviously, qualify for the World Cup in 2002. But yeah, second half soon to get started between Senegal and Dr. Congo. And as I said, anyone watching, subscribe. And then follow me on X Twitter. Let me see how much I've gained. Second half about to start, so I will get the timer ready. It's currently 0-0 between the two teams. Let's see. Start the timer very soon. Okay, second half has started for me. So 0-0, Senegal, Dr. Congo. 45 minutes of watching both teams doing the best to score but not scoring. Please, I don't want a 0-0. I don't want to. Please. Just one. Please, Nicholas Michael Jackson. Please do it. Please. Forward. Oh. I would say the only frustrating thing about this current AFCON is like teams have so many chances to score and they don't score. Like I want goals, man. I want like a 5-5 goal thriller. We're not even getting that. We're getting 0-0. Maybe. Or something like that. Oh yeah. I don't know, for some reason maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe I have to look it up. What do you call this later? Like what do you call this? After the stream. I'll see why that's the case with that. But here come Dr. Congo. Don't I would say they need hopefully in the second half they take more risk. Oh, they could have corner. And also, even with teams not scoring, teams are just better defensively. I'm like, no, I want bad defenders. I want goals. I'm like, that's what I want. I don't want this like European style games of like no goals. I want some like thriller games, you know? I want some funny moments or whatever. So here come Dr. Congo for the corner. Corner taken. Evades everyone. Pass it forward. Like, I know Senegal have been playing really well, but they're just too. I'm not saying that amazing, but like they're taking it so serious. Like, be a bit more fun, like adventurous. I want and same thing with Doctor Congo. They're not taking as many risks as they were as you might want them to. Like, it's okay if you finish first or second in the group. It doesn't matter. Just give us entertaining football. I don't want nil-nil. I don't want a nil-nil. People go and say this is nil-nil between Senegal and Dr. Congo. It's entertaining. I'm like, where's the goals? I want goals. I want some celebrations. You know? So hopefully this is paying off my complaining. Just give me a goal with nearly 700 people watching. It's my YouTube right here. Subscribe. Or like Dr. Congo in the second half of at least maybe taking more risk, but Senegal will deal with it. They're claiming for a back pass. Referee saying no back pass as Senegal attack. Come on, Senegal. Then somebody score. Nicholas Michael Jackson. Sadio Mane. Could have been there for Iliman Njai. Offside. Huh. Hmm. Dr. Congo. Oh yeah, they could have claimed for handball. Actually, that's why they were. I thought it was like a back pass, claiming for handball, but they're saying no handball. The referee on a, I believe it was actually Sadio Mane. Could have been a penalty maybe for Dr. Congo, but nothing really. And I had coffee. That's a foul. No, no foul. Oh, now the foul's given. Bemba was down. I'll say if this ends 0-0, and then like the next two games are like 5-5, but considering that Benin and Botswana only had one goal, I should have known this game might not be as high scoring. Tunisia Uganda is one of the highest scoring games at this AFCON. I think it still is. Come on, shoot! Oh, Mandy made a save. Come on. I want goals. Now DR Congo are taking more risk, more shots. At least that was going in for sure by Sadiki. Corner, which I'm pretty sure Senegal were easily dealt with. Watch. But basically, yeah. forgot actually. Who's the goalkeeper of Senegal in 2018 World Cup? Like before Mendy was their goalkeeper. But yeah, so far 0-0. Oh, I don't like these back passing, but unless there's a mistake potentially. Not really. Oh, nah, goalkeepers. Could have been something there for Senegal. Attacking the space here now. Wan-Bissaka. Bogata. Still there. Bakambu somehow on the wing and should be up forward. I'm getting a bit annoyed with this AFCON. Kevin Shade scored again for Brentford. Bournemouth for shit. Just like us. Liverpool have conceded. Lol. That's no bueno. Arsenal 2-0. West. What is it? 0-0 West Ham from. And Burnley Everton. Moise. I wouldn't be so shocked if we don't beat Burnley on Tuesday. I wouldn't be shocked. Senegal, come on. Oh, goalkeeper brings them down. Is that a penalty? Corner? I don't know. It looked like the goalkeeper fouled Mane. Doesn't look offside. Let's see. Let me see. Did the goalkeeper touch Mane? Mane got the ball. I think that's a penalty. Not gonna lie. I think that's a penalty. Obviously, if Mane is not offside, but if Mane is onside, no penalty. I think that was a penalty. I think Senegal were robbed. Because I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper got Mane. I know it looked like Mane was asking for it, somewhat, but I think that should have been a penalty. True. Yeah. Still 30 or so minutes left to play. Senegal attack. Oh, and the net was practically open somewhat. I bet the referee's calling for offside. I want goals, man. And it is offside as well, even if it stood. Or like if that was in the net. Why are footballers so good? I want some goals, man. People going to say, "Oh, this 0-0 is a good result for both teams." I'm like, I don't care. There was no goals, you know. Heck, even Morocco, Mali, the only goals were penalties. Like, I hope then, hopefully, the next two games, please be exciting. Like Uganda, Tanzania, make it 5-5 or something. Just have both teams have bad defenses, but both have very good scoring, you know. But then I bet both teams are like, we don't want to lose, but we're both shit at scoring. So 0-0, just like Zambia, Comoros. Are we going to get back-to-back days with a 0-0? Now I'm watching this one as the 0-0. Heck, even Cameroon Gabon was only 1-0. That should have been a 3-2 game. Either team. somehow doesn't go for a throw-in. Here's Jacobs. Plenty of space. Whip it in. Whip it in. Oh, why are you stopping? Should have just whipped it in. Right, now do it. Whip it in. Oh, I swear, if this ends 0-0, I'm going to get so upset. I'm like, well, and I bet the next game, Uganda, Tanzania is going to be 5-4. We won a trophy at least. Foul in favor of Dr. Congo. '60th minute, practically of the game. Still awaiting the first goal. Jesus Christ. Please. I bet to compete in championship probably have. Oh, here's a chance. Maybe. Come on. Shot. Save. It should be in. We finally have a goal. We finally have a goal. I'm celebrating. And guess what? Makambu. Is it? Yes, it is. Dr. Congo have taken the lead. Thank God. Dr. Congo. And that's what the doctor ordered. 1-0. Finally. And because of that, if they end up winning this game, Dr. Congo, they will automatically top the group. Which means Senegal ain't gonna fucking lose to Benin, I'll be honest. In the final group game. Finally, we get a goal. I was complaining so much. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Mendy saves, parries it, and that's what you need. You need a goalkeeper to not have that. And thankfully, Bakambu, right place, right time. Slots it in. Not for Real Betis, but for Dr. Congo. 1-0. Finally, we get a goal. And they take the lead. And if they win this game, Dr. Congo, they top the group. And their opponents will be the third place of either groups B, E, and F. Something like that. And then the quarterfinal is likely, well, it will be the runners-up of A or C, which is the Mali group most likely, and the Nigeria-Tunisia group. Meanwhile, Senegal, if they lose this game, they cannot finish first. You still expect them to finish second, and they'll play the group winners of Group E no matter what. And if certain results favor, we could get Algeria, algebra class, against Senegal in the round of 16, which would definitely be the game of the round, if that's the case, a repeat of the 2019 final. Well, actually, both, they play each other twice that tournament, where algebra class, Algeria won. But maybe Algeria will be like, you know what? Let's not win the group. Let's go on the easier side, because you're also avoiding Morocco until the final, most likely. If Morocco win Group A, which they should. I mean, they're playing Zambia. Come on. Like, I know Morocco, I've not been impressed with Morocco, but at least there's something. And I predicted Dr. Congo to win the group. So I'll be happy with that prediction. Don't talk to me about Group C, though. It doesn't seem like Uganda have to win to have any chance of maybe winning the group. Oh well, that's AFCON. Unless Senegal get a response, somehow nearly got their corner. Senegal, well, at least now with a goal, this game is alive. I mean, wake up a bit and smell the breath of coffee. Very, very good moment. There's a corner from Senegal. You just shoot, you shoot, you shoot. You don't try to make passes. Oh God. All right, whip it in. Someone on the end. No. Shoot. Oh, you headed. Keep on heading. There, you have your chance. Enjoy. And we'll get it out. Dr. Congo. Oh, come on. Be fast. Oh, still open. Still open. Come on. Attack. Ah, that ball's a bit slow. Make the pass. Make the pass. Shoot. Oh my God. You should have made the pass instead. Boganda. Boganda. The chance was gone. Come on, Dr. Congo. Now say, it's the same thing with Morocco. Senegal have to be a bit humbled. They have to be humbled. At least game 2, you know. The cup. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, Mbassi ahead of Nicholas Michael Jackson. Come on, Dr. Congo. I don't want another draw, man. But I did predict 1-1. But if there's to be a winner that I want, I would love it to be Dr. Congo. Just so that we're almost guaranteed to have a big matchup. Like an even stellar matchup. Because Algeria really want to win the group. Because you are going to likely play Senegal in the round of 16. Or if they finish second, Algebra, they'll play Cote d'Ivoire or Cameroon most likely. So finish third, but then you get like Morocco or someone like that. So like honestly, Group E, that's why I say it's the group of death, I would say, because you progress from that group and you still have tough opponents compared to as if you were to compete against a third place. It's the only group whereby the top 2 don't play like a sort of smaller-ish team, unless like a smaller-ish team were to have won the group or finish second. Like the only hope is Benin edging past Senegal, but come on. People saying Senegal have been impressive. I mean, they should have had a goal here, Senegal, but losing definitely opens up the tournament. Come on. A few players up attack. Make the right decision. Why did he go for Glory and Buku? He just came on and makes that. There were like 5 players, 3-4 players running up. You know, you should have made the pass instead. You don't have to go for Glory hole. Pause. Like, come on, DR Congo. Dr. Congo. In the 69th minute, I believe that was. Or something like that. Oh, wait, it's not even the 69th minute. But we're actually on 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Clear it. Senegal have a lot of space open now. Obviously, now they have to attack this game. Thankfully, we're seeing Dr. Congo taking the lead. And now there's some space opening up behind the Senegalese defense, which now leads to a counterattack by Dr. Congo now. That's why we are now seeing them. You know, there's a lot of space. Obviously, because Senegal don't want to miss out, because if you finish first place in Group D, then you play a third placer. Oh my God. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Save. Mane. Goal. Senegal 1-1. Sadio Mane of Senegal 1-1. Sadio Mane. Senegal have scored. And the lead of Dr. Congo lasts for about 5 or so minutes. Finally, I've been complaining, oh, if this ends 0-0, whatever. Let's see what happens. Oh no. You know what? The Congolese player gets injured literally. Oh, that's so, oh my God. That's one of the Congolese players gets injured, who should have made the challenge, doesn't make the challenge at all, gets fucking injured at just the wrong fucking time. Well, now we're back to square one with 1-1. Sadio Mane for Senegal. I don't know what that celebration was, but he does it. 1-1 for Senegal. Injury at the wrong fucking time. Injury at the wrong fucking time. VAR check for what? For the goal? I don't think there was anything wrong with the goal unless it's like offside, or there's no offside. It's just a very unfortunate sequence of events. Like, there's no foul. It should be a goal. They're checking it. It should be a goal, in my opinion. It should be a goal. There was no foul, no offside, no nothing. The goal is given. 1-1. Confirmed. Dr. Congo have to do it all over again. The chance of winning the group back to slim. The referee's not allowing Dr. Congo to make 2 substitutions as Senegal attack. Still have the ball here, Senegal. Ripped in. Mane. No. Well, Dr. Congo, Mpasi, and all them, they want to make substitutions. Just never, somehow not given the time to, for some reason. It should have made the changes. Yeah, substitutions for Dr. Congo. An injury at literally the wrong time. An injury at exactly the wrong time. I bet if he makes the challenge, Senegal don't score. So, just an unfortunate sequence of events. And that's Dr. Congo for you. That is Dr. Congo. Literally, the doctor ordered an injury to happen. Oh, Brighton scored. Come on, Brighton. Diego Gomez. Dr. Congo. Very unlucky circumstance. And can Senegal maybe eventually win this game? And they would be the ones avoiding the tough luck of the Group E winners. Here we go. Oh, should have been there for Senegal. There's a foul. Pap Gay. Well, in this instance, Dr. Congo need to score a lot of goals against Botswana because goal difference at the moment will favor Senegal heading into the final group games. That's so unlucky. It's unfortunate sequence of events that led to the Senegal goal. At least we have a goal, and I did predict 1-1, so it could end 1-1. But maybe there's a winner somewhere or more. Hopefully, please just make this be an entertaining game now. It's been second half's been a lot more entertaining than that first half, definitely. Obviously, pretty tough game. Obviously, both of these sides, winning the group actually gives you best opportunity of going further in the tournament compared to finishing second. But Group E, as I said, is like you don't want to finish first, but you also don't want to finish second somehow. But you have to, unfortunately. That Group E, you always get fucked with the draw in terms of like who you'll face. Ball claimed by Mpasi. Probably have some macaroni later after this game's done. I'll probably just watch like the last 10 or so minutes of Uganda, Tanzania, just by myself. I might be on Josh's stream for the Nigeria Tunisia game, probably. Here's the opportunities for Dr. Congo whipped in. Cleared. At least we have goals now. I can be like a bit celebratory. I'm about to sneeze. Give me 1 minute or a couple seconds. All right. Sorry. I had to sneeze. I don't want you to hear my sneeze. So right now 1-1. Pretty much everything's in the balance, but the winner of this game, you're almost certainly topping this group. For Dr. Congo, if you win, you are topping the group. You will, well, you are first place no matter what. Senegal, 97% sure, 99 almost. Ends out. But yeah, for me, another kickoff game. Another rebuild, really? Again? Move forward. No. Oh, damn. That's interesting news. I'm just seeing this. Christian Pulisic and Sydney Sweeney have reportedly dating each other for several weeks. Damn, boy. Captain America and great jeans. Apple bottom jeans. Out. No. '80th minute. Heading in. Corner. No. Cleared. For Senegal. Oh, a bit of play. Oh, could have been a really good bit of play from Senegal. Cleared. Throwing for Senegal. Check the Premier League. Okay. Claret and blue. So boring. How about clarinet? Come on, Dr. Congo then. Could there be a late winner? Substitution. Nicholas Michael Jackson is off. Not sure who the other one is. But yeah, a couple changes. Lamine coming on and Diallo, Senegal. Yeah, wait. I'm not sure what you mean on this one. I'll find out. I haven't seen it. But I guess there might be a goal coming up. I'll find out in probably a minute or so. I'm probably that far behind, maybe, so I don't know. Cypher, you're talking about Senegal's goal, the 1-1? Or is it 2-1 for somebody? I mean, it's a free kick for Senegal, so I'm assuming it might be 2-1, maybe. But yeah, my timer. We'll probably have just about 4 minutes, as far as I know, of stoppage time at the end of this game. Can Senegal get the winner then? To, once again, go from behind against Dr. Congo and win? We'll find out. We're still waiting. If there was an actual goal. Jacobs. Cleared. Could be whipped in. No. Jesus Christ, whip it in if you can. No, Dr. Congo get it clear. So I guess that was for the earlier thing. But Dr. Congo attack. Oh, get there, get there, get there. Oh. 11 shots Senegal, 6 for Dr. Congo. So I'm guessing that one is from earlier. But yeah, please do subscribe my YouTube channel right here, right here, right here. The next watch long I am doing is Algeria taking on Burkina Faso tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. So a little over 24 hours from now. That'll be the next watch along on my channel for the Africa Cup of Nations. Pass back. I'm so tired. Mane. Sadio Mane. Thin but cleared. I would say second half's been a little bit better than first half. I would say definitely. Got 2 goals. Could get a winner potentially by somebody. Someone could be a hero. Somebody could be a villain. The famous line in football. Senegal look like they're the more likely ones to get it. But will they get it? Or will it end in a stalemate? Here it is. And it gets blocked off. Another substitution with the game winding down to the 90th minute. Pulled down in the box. No, not in the box, but out of it. A couple of subs, well, just one substitution for Dr. Congo. I mean, a point does help. And actually, if this ends in a draw, Botswana are officially out. No chance of finishing third in the group somehow. So Botswana are heading out. If this result stands or Dr. Congo wins, the only way Botswana have somehow a chance is Senegal wins. But they would have to beat Dr. Congo in their final group game, which, let's be real, come on. But here could be a potential chance. No. Throw in Senegal. Waiting for full time. I don't think there'll be a goal, but if there's a winner, I'll probably back Senegal to get a winner near the end of the game. That's a good thing. I actually had like a bit of a bad pimple here or something like that. Yeah, this past week. Could still kind of see it, kinda, which I don't like. Senegal will keep possession, but yeah. Winding down to the end of the game. I'll probably see like 4 minutes added on. I think that'll be about right, 3, 4, 5 minutes after the 90th minute. Which could still have a winner. No foul. Now the foul's been called. Bye. Sabali comes on in replacement of Liman Njai. And now it started raining. Fantastic. Thunderstorms, I just saw. Like the game's about to end, so hopefully it'll be alright. The rain has returned in Morocco. Could the rain benefit somebody? The attack forward for Dr. Congo, cleared by Koulibaly. Could there be a final twist in the tail, or is it going to be another draw? I'm watching. The two goals from the game. But here comes Senegal, 5 added minutes. Already past the 90th minute now. Trying to get it out wide. Shot is blocked. Looped it over the air. Foul given. This game's probably going to end in a draw. I predicted 1-1. And it looks like it will be ending 1-1. The two opportunities. Sadio Mane getting the goal and by a good run, even though unfortunate event for the Congolese defender. That got injured in that passage just before Senegal scored the equalizer. But yeah, getting forward here, Dr. Congo. I don't know if that's offside. Probably not. Just couldn't chase it there. Goal kick. Senegal, 3 minutes left to play. Don't really think there'll be much in terms of an extra goal in this game. But if we do, it will definitely be the winner from either side. But Senegal with the ball. But Dr. Congo do win it back. Ball over the top, but they could just find the right passing here. Dr. Congo, come on. Oh, slid in. Get ahead of the defender. Sadiki. Oh, fucking Sunderland. Whipped in. Cleared. We can win the ball back here. Dr. Congo. Somehow Biggs too. Come on. Could this... Whip it in. Whip it in. And a foul. That was the chance, I think, for Dr. Congo. Cleared up in the air. Foul. Given for Senegal. Nikate. No, actually, it's a foul for Dr. Congo with a little over a minute to go. Don't expect anything much. Oh, it's actually 4 added minutes because the referee has blown for full time. The game has ended. The game has ended between the two sides. Senegal won. Dr. Congo won in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. My thoughts on the game? It was alright. First half, meh. Second half was better, I would say. Obviously, got the 2 goals. I did predict 1-1. It ended 1-1. But yeah, look, it was an alright game. But again, it feels like we're just waiting for the knockouts to begin. It seems like we might have a low-scoring AFCON. Now that I said that, watch Uganda, Tanzania end in like a 5-5 or something. Or Nigeria, Tunisia as well. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's live watch along of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. That's an early one for today. But yeah, before finish off the stream, my next watch along will be in about 24 hours or so from now for the Group E game. I'm finally doing Group E of Algeria taking on Burkina Faso, which is going to be a tough game because now both don't know who they're playing from Group D if they've topped the group. But we will find out. But yeah, big up to everyone. As I said, please follow me on X, Twitter, and here's my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. But yeah, it's been a good show. Enjoyed the watch long, enjoyed the game more or less. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow on my channel for the match between Algeria and Burkina Faso. 6:30 p.m. Morocco time. So I'll see you guys at that time. Peace.